Tom Gunn here with you today with a quick video. Now, if you follow my channel, you know I like to get things at estate sales, yard sales, and I buy a lot of SK stuff from SK directly, as well as some other tools, but I don't buy a lot of Snap-on. I do have some. I do have some from when I was a kid, but I just purchased a really nice Snap-on Ratchet, which I'll share with you here in a minute. And the reason I was able to do so is I was able to sell a bunch of those items that I really didn't need and had doubles and extras of on eBay that I've been picking up at those garage sales and estate sales. So let me show you what I've been selling over the last month or so. So the first item here, I sold these horseshoe tool. Basically got these for free at an estate sale. Just threw them in a bundle of stuff I bought and was able to get $12 plus shipping for it. Can't beat that. And oh man, I hope you guys remember this. These are the Dixon film marker pencils. I got 4 of these at an estate sale maybe 2 months ago. I did a video on it and I'll put it in the description. And when I got home, I just could not get over what people were getting for these on eBay. So I listed it at 50 bucks and I got 50 bucks plus shipping on it. And I actually ended up selling another one of these later on, which you'll see. And I think I got a little bit less for it. So I still got 2 left of these to sell, but those were an absolute home run. And here they are. I got $35 plus shipping on them. So really good deal. And if you remember a while back, I bought an old set of SK half-inch drive sockets, and inside of it was this half-inch drive set of proto sockets, and I eventually ended up restoring that SK socket set. I got a video on that as well if you wanted to check my videos. But yeah, that one hurt a little bit. I got $42 plus shipping. Obviously, I paid, I think, $15 for the SK socket set with those sockets in it. So purely gravy and profit for me, but I just liked having them. I had them for a while. They took a little bit of time to sell, I guess because they were SAE. Let's see what else I got. And sockets you could usually always get a good deal on, especially when you're just bundling miscellaneous ones. So when I see a large size metric USA made socket, I always grab it. And you can see there I got 22 bucks for it, which was an absolute home run for me. And then this was a USA made Vermont American screwdriver bit set, and I got $30 plus shipping for that. And I basically probably spent a few dollars on it. It was in a bundle as well. And here's some Western Forge old USA made Craftsman pliers, and the needle nose were actually in pretty bad shape. They were rusted up when I got them. I cleaned them up on the wire wheel, the belt sander. They did take off the Craftsman logo, but it didn't seem to matter. People still really like them when they're cleaned up. Now, the actual pliers that's to the left there was like brand new, and it was in really good shape. And I normally would never sell a nice pair of Western Forge pliers that I didn't have a lot of, but for some reason the jaws just did not line up well on it. So I was honest about it. I took good pictures on it and I sold it, and people were still willing to pay that for it. Mac wrench just came in the bottom of a toolbox with some other name brand wrenches, but they were all different and assorted. I think I had some other offset wrenches, and I sold them all piece by piece over time. So 25 bucks plus $5.99 for shipping. And then the last item I'll share with you today is the Craftsman long double end box end wrenches, those USA made ones. And they're not that uncommon. You could pretty much find them everywhere, but people love them. And they're SAE, but they're just a really good wrench. They're super long, and I never have trouble selling them. So I'll share with you more in the future if you guys like seeing the things I'm selling on eBay. Now let's take a look at what I bought. So what I figured out is that these pencils and where I'm shipping these to are to places that take x-rays, and that's kind of what these were for. These were for film, photo finishing, x-rays, and most companies now have made everything digital, but I guess there's still a few places that use the old school film, and they need to use a pencil to, I guess, write on them and mark them, and they're willing to pay a premium. So I still got 2 more, and I'm gonna hold out and get my 50 bucks a piece now that I know that I could sell them. And when I get down to 1 left, I might even try for 80. what the heck, it might be worth the wait and I could buy some more tools with it. So I did not need a snap-on ratchet. I have tons of socket sets, and this isn't even just a tip of the iceberg. I got drawers and shelves full of complete sets, a lot of SK stuff. Love my SK. Love my old Craftsman made in the USA stuff. These ratchets I had since I was a kid there, basically, especially those 3/8 one. And a little bit later on, as they started coming out with these finer tooth stuff, I got into these gear wrenches. These are the older 84 tooth that are made in Taiwan. They're supposedly a little better. And then I got those 120s, and we'll compare that a little bit to the snap-on socket set, ratchet, I should say. I mean, I love the Mako. That's a great 1/2 inch, nice and long, and you can't go wrong with it. SK, I got a lot of SK in here. That little mini I picked up not too long ago is fantastic as well. SK doesn't have the tooth count. They do if you want to get the double tooth. I do not have any of them. Mine are all of the regular variety, but they work great. They have very little back drag. So let's take a look finally at my new snap-on ratchet. So without further ado, here it is, and I'm sure you guys can tell me a lot more about this than I can. And I was playing with it a little bit, obviously, when it came in as soon as I got it in. It is super fine tooth. This is the FH80 USA. It is a beautiful, I got to check the year on it, but it's brand new. I did buy it from eBay. I paid $100 plus shipping. So with shipping, tax, everything, it cost me $108, and I love it. I mean, I love the comfort grip. I have other nice ratchets, but this is going to be, it's just like anything Snap-on. It's the best of the best, and it's really worth the money. And I feel like for $100 for a brand new ratchet, I did pretty well. I had this Cornwell that I spent $100 for, and it's a 72 tooth, and the handle on it's just super thin, and I never use it, so I might end up selling it. It feels uncomfortable. And I know one time, people in the comment box that they don't like to order stuff online. I've seen that a couple times actually. They really like to touch and feel, and here's a perfect example of that. It is just small on the hand, and I do not enjoy it. And I don't know if you could see that. It's almost a little bit tilted forward. And I don't know why that is. Maybe I've never seen one like that. So if you guys know about Cornwell, this is the JRF72A. And honestly, I don't even think it's made in the USA. So I was a little disappointed with this. I might end up selling it. I had it for a few years now, and I just really never use it. It's not comfortable in the hand. Love the SK. This is the traditional SK. And, you look at the difference in height. Comfort, I mean, the knurling's great on this, but time and place, and I'll use this now going forward a lot more. And then I've been using these gear wrenches from time to time, and honestly, they're not bad. I mean, the 120 tooth, it is fine. It is a fine tooth. Not almost the same as far as thickness as the head. Obviously, I know it's not even close to the quality of a Snap-on, but when you're dealing with a lot of the older 36 tooth stuff and 40 tooth stuff, and you step up to these, and if you're not using them all the time, it is a pretty good upgrade in a lot of cases. But this is the cream of the crop, and I look forward to using it all the time. Please let me know if you guys know about this ratchet, or want to share anything as far as maintenance with it. Let me know. But not a bad deal, right? I mean, trading some pencils for a Snap-on ratchet. I make a lot of videos on buying stuff used, and I always talk about I'll list this and sell this. I just thought it would be kind of cool to share with you guys some items I did sell. I have a ton of stuff that I need to list still. I don't list as much as I probably would like to. It's time consuming, but it does pay for my hobby. It allows me to continue to buy more stuff, and a lot of times it's stuff I buy, I'll keep for a while, and then I'll come across something better and upgrade, and then I'll sell that item. And it's just a great way to, not become a hoarder and collect a ton of stuff, but constantly keep the collection going. Because part of the fun is the hunt. of the items too. It's not just collecting it. There are certain things, as I showed you, I do like to collect. But here's a perfect example of being able to sell stuff and buy something brand new. It also allowed me to, invest a little bit in the channel, have some stickers made, and that's how I paid for this, with some money that I sold on there. So it just fuels my hobby. If you want one of these stickers, just email me. My email is tomguntools@gmail.com. So remember, the world has enough guys. Be a man. All right, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.